Welcome! This video introduces Best Pro Trades Trading Panel, which is located here at the top of your screen. The Trading Panel incorporates advanced technologies for monitoring and trading financial instruments in multiple time frames. In this example, the panel is formatted for ES. In the window directly below, a chart of ES is running with hybrid Renko bars. ES, of course, is the symbol for the E-mini S&P 500 futures contract. Before taking a closer look at the components, let's review how to create a trading panel in NinjaTrader. Go to File, New, Chart. Load a template from the pull-down menu. Select an instrument. For bar type, select Minute with a value of 5. Load 30 days of data and click OK. Use your mouse to move and resize the window. Let's review the key characteristics of the trading panel. These creatively are designed by the engineers so that the eyes can see all of the indicators with a single glance and in a logical format. In the trading panel's lower section, there are 10 basic indicators labeled as BPT 1 through BPT 10. In the upper section, there are 3 components. To the right are 3 groups of 3 time frames. In the center is the multi-BPT indicator, and to the left are 2 sets of trend momentum indicators. The 3 groups of 3 time frames include 1, 3, and 5 minute, 5, 10, and 15 minute, and 5, 15, and 30 minute. BPT buy signals are indicated by the color green, and BPT sell signals are indicated by the color red. For each time frame within these 3 groups, 10 indicators are analyzed. For example, 10 for 1 minute, 10 for 3 minute, and 10 for 5 minute. For each group, signals are generated by algorithms that synthesize combinations of these 3 sets of 10 indicators. For each group of 3 time frames, 30 indicators are analyzed. 10 by 3 is 30. 30 by 3 groups is 90. So at any given time, a total of 90 indicators are being analyzed. How are these indicators applied? Focus first on the 5, 10, and 15 minute group of time frames. This is the preferred group for entries. The probabilities of a trade type being a winner are greater when 2 or more buy or sell signals fire at the same time. For example, 1, 3, 5, and 5, 10, 15, or 5, 10, 15, and 5, 15, 30. In a strong move, buy or sell signals may fire in all 3 groups of time frames. For exits, monitor signals in the group of smaller time frames in the opposite direction of the trade. The multi-BPT indicator analyzes volume in multiple time frames. Buying is indicated by the green meter being greater than the red. Selling is indicated by the red meter being greater than the green. Relative strength of buying and selling pressure can be inferred from the meters. Below the meters, numerical values are reported. When the meters show a preponderance of sellers, do not enter long trades because probabilities would indicate a 90% chance of failure for long trades. Conversely, when the meters show a preponderance of buyers, do not enter short trades. In addition to confirming signals in multiple time frames, the multi-BPT can be useful for interpreting when to stay in winning positions and for deciding how and when to scale out. For trend and momentum trades, the meters may show whether an area is expected to hold, and if so, when it may be appropriate to consider countering the market. For example, where there is strong buying pressure, price potentially may break to the upside and above an area of resistance. For counter-trend trades, probabilities tend to increase after buying or selling pressure has eased and after a signal in the intended direction of a trade fires in the group of smaller time frames or in a combination of time frames. The trend momentum indicators on the left, which are configured as a market analyzer, provide for further confirmations of potential entries. These include, on the right, smaller time frame indicators for 1 minute through 6 minute, and on the left, larger time frame broader market indicators for 1 minute through 30 minute. Let's put it all together now. Here's an example of how we might refer to the trading panel when evaluating whether to execute a trade type. First, we'd see 2 or 3 groups of time frames signaling a potential trade: the smaller and medium-sized groups, or the medium-sized and larger groups. Or, in a strong move, we might see all 3. Second, buying or selling pressure, as shown by the multi-BPT, would be in the intended direction. And third, the probabilities of a trade being a winner are greater when multiple time frame signals on the right and the multi-BPT in the middle are confirmed by 1 or more trend momentum indicators on the left. When no signals are firing in the upper sections of the trading panel, there are no higher probability trades. However, when trend, momentum, and volume line up in conjunction with a trade type, probabilities are high. The trading panel serves as your radar for interpreting movements of price in multiple time frames. These innovative indicators dramatically can improve the performance of traders regardless of their instruments, time frames, bar types, and methods.